No suspense today, just straight up bad news, the kind that makes every Chargers fan take a deep breath and go, wait, what? One of our top draft targets, pretty much out of reach, and the worst part? This could trigger a domino effect that blows up Harbaugh's offensive blueprint before the draft even starts. Oh, and guess what? A division rival is already making moves, smiling, ready to snatch what was supposed to be ours. If the Chargers don't make a bold move now, we could walk out of this draft empty-handed. Hit that subscribe button because the bomb's already dropped, and we're just getting started. You know what hurts more than missing out on a draft pick? Losing two, before you even have the chance to fight for them. And that's exactly what's about to happen to the Chargers. Tight end was one of the strongest bets from the front office. With Jim Harbaugh now in charge and his Michigan roots, the name on everyone's lips was Colston Loveland. But behind the scenes, another name started heating up. Tyler Warren from Penn State. More athletic, more polished, climbing fast in the rankings. Then came the gut punch. According to Jordan Schultz from Fox Sports, Warren only has one pre-draft visit lined up. Worse, a top 10 team canceled his workout and said, "We've seen enough." You know what that means. They've already made up their mind. Warren's going early, maybe top 15, maybe even higher, and here's where it gets messy. If Warren goes off the board early, which is what everything's pointing to, other teams needing a tight end are going to panic. And guess who's next on that list? Yeah, Loveland, our guy. The nightmare's real. The Chargers could leave this draft with neither of them. Fans on X are already melting down. If we lose both Warren and Loveland, the season's already off track, one fan snapped. They said they'd fix the offense. This is fixing it? Another fired back. And they're not wrong. Justin Herbert has lost key weapons these last 2 years. We've come up short. Now that we finally have a shot to give him a reliable, physical, game-changing target, we might lose both because we hesitated. But hold up. Is this just bad luck? Or is there a strategy behind it? Some insiders think it's all part of the plan. That Harbaugh's playing chess, letting the league think tight end is priority number one, while secretly aiming to load up in the trenches and letting the TE frenzy clear the board for us. Could be. But man, that's a risky gamble, because if that bluff backfires, we'll pay for it. Big time. The bad news isn't just losing a player. It's potentially losing the core of Harbaugh's offensive plan before we even get to pick 22. And that, Charger fans, that's the kind of mistake that defines a season. And the worst part? This is only crisis number one today. Because while we're still reeling from that, a familiar enemy is lurking, smiling, ready to land the knockout blow. Is there anything worse than watching your team blow a draft pick? Yeah. Watching your rival hit on one with a guy who should have been yours. And that's exactly what's coming. While the Chargers are still juggling priorities, the Broncos are already eyeing a name that should have been ours, Omarion Hampton, the explosive running back out of North Carolina. This dude's been rocketing up draft boards. And now, he's getting closer and closer to wearing orange. And that's a problem, a big one. The Broncos have pick 20, Chargers sit at 22, just 2 spots apart, but enough to turn a dream into a nightmare. Hampton's not just another RB. He's the kind of player that forces defenses to adjust. Explosive, smart, deadly in the red zone. Exactly the kind of piece that makes life easier for your quarterback. Exactly what Herbert needs. But it's not just us who think that. With Javonte Williams out, Denver's desperate for a new engine on offense. If Hampton falls into their lap, it's over. The Chargers' rebuild starts with a slap in the face. The fan base feels it. If we let Denver steal that pick, it's straight-up incompetence. One fan posted. "What's the point of Harbaugh if we're still slow in the draft?" asked another. And again, they're not wrong, because the draft isn't just about making your team better. It's about stopping your rivals from getting stronger than you, and right now Denver looks sharper, faster, and hell-bent on grabbing what we need. Now think about this. If losing Warren and Loveland was bad, imagine losing Hampton to a division rival, watching him torch us twice a year, seeing him make highlights every Sunday while our backfield still looks for rhythm. That's not just a threat. That's a statement. And the front office better answer, because if they sit on their hands again, another talent's walking out the door, and this time straight into enemy territory. But hold up. Think this is bad? The next twist could change everything, because our only shot now then might be a bold one, a high-stakes move. The question's simple and brutal. Will the Chargers pay the price to avoid another humiliation, or sit back and watch our rivals win without breaking a sweat? The truth is, Omarion Hampton's name isn't just on the Chargers' table, it's on Denver's too. And every hour that passes, the risk gets bigger. The UNC running back blew up over the past few weeks. He went from a second-round sleeper to the top of the board. Now it's almost unanimous. He's not making it past 21. And here comes the dilemma. Moving up costs. Might take a second rounder, maybe more. But losing Hampton to a division rival, that cost sticks with you for years. The Broncos are ready. Pick 20 in hand. They need him, and they've got the setup. Javante's gone, and Bo Nix needs weapons. Hampton's the perfect fit. And for the Chargers, well, Najee Harris showed up, and yeah, that was exciting. But let's be real, it doesn't solve everything. If the goal is to give Herbert a complete offense, Hampton has to be part of it. The fans know it, and they're fired up. If we miss on Hampton after Warren and Loveland, that's the incompetence triple crown. One fan ranted. No more playing it safe, no more waiting, enough, another shouted. And they're dead right. How many times have we seen this movie? We wait, we hope, and we end up drafting leftovers, not game changers. But Harbaugh didn't come here to play safe. He came to play chess with fire in his eyes, and now's the time to show it, because moving up the board might seem like a risk, but letting Denver win again, that's way worse. The choice is clear and cruel. We either make the move, or we lose. We either go bold and grab our guy, or hand our rivals another weapon to beat us with. This isn't just a draft pick. It might be the move that defines the entire rebuild. So what do you think, Bolt fam? Is it worth the price to win? Because while the analysts talk numbers, the clock's ticking and Denver's grinning. If we don't act now, the 2025 draft could go down as just another story of what could have been. Time's running out. And the Chargers are cornered. Warren could slip away. Loveland might get snatched. Hampton could end up in the wrong jersey. And every second of hesitation hits harder than any highlight reel. The fan base is on high alert. And right now, there's only one question that matters. Are we going to make a move or let history repeat itself? This is our shot to flip the script, to act like a team that wants to win, not just compete. And you reading this, if you were Harbaugh, would you trade up? Drop your take, hit that like, share it, subscribe. Because here, the fire never leaves the field.